Okay, let's see. Everything looks normal. And the time now is 0255, it looks like. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so that'll be our start time. Okay, so let's go ahead and do resume. Now we've already unlocked frog eggs, and we've got the amphibian farms. We've already spread out about a dozen of them. How you spread them out's up to you, but this is kind of a critical deal. You gotta have some T4 mutant. We've already done those two. We've already done that. Let's see what else we got here. We got, oh, we haven't done those yet. Insect spreader rocket. Yeah, I think we did that already. But those are the ones that are coming up inside of our traps. Let's see, we've already done, yeah, we've already done those. We have not done the genetic. We did do this, but we did not do this yet. But that's for doing animals, so four-legged, two-legged. But we do need to put out some more butterflies. And we do have our first fish eggs that we can make with the 250%. Let's see, it goes against animal multiplier. So we've already got some going here, it looks like. Let's see, I know they count frogs, they count fish, and then the four-legged critters later. Okay, so what should we do next? We should probably go upstairs. And we would talk about these. So if we're going to do frogs, generic frogs, eggs, we would need plankton C, T4, and fertilizer. Let's see, plankton C is over here. We'll grab two of them, I guess. We don't. I guess I should have put those in there, but I didn't. Well, anyway. So now we need T4, regular fertilizer, and T4. Oh, we've got one. Let's see, where else would I have some more? That sort of thing. Let's see if by chance. Oh, we need to go back over here somewhere. Right there. There we go, we've got two now. It's kind of slow going, but we're finally getting some going. We're using the auto crafting system. Oh, they're loading both of those up about the same speed. Okay, well anyway. Let's get back upstairs. And then we want to run down this way. And over to here. So I guess the first thing we would do is we'd make some generic eggs. That was the right recipe, wasn't it? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, let's research that. What? Did I screw up somewhere? Check that recipe again. C, T4, and fertilizer. C, T4, fertilizer. Huh. Alright, what detail am I not noticing here? Is it saying it's not unlocked yet? That could be it. Let's go back downstairs. Take a look here. So I guess I'm going to have to do this one. I think what the game is telling me is we haven't got it unlocked yet. Where we can make our own generic frog eggs. Yeah, we still need to do that too. And I need to check and make sure I did that. Let's see, that's Gerero to genetic synthesizer. Some more rockets. Harvesting robot. Strabo. We haven't done those yet either. And we haven't done that one. That's the first one in that series. No, that's not generic, that's alpha. Frog displayer for the wall. We'll see rare larva. We can't make generic frog eggs yet. It's not unlocked. Alright, let's go back here. What are these called? Hulai or Huli? Alright, let's see if we can find Huli. Should be able to do those. Where is Huli frog eggs? Right there. So I just need genetic and I need T4. No fertilizer required. So if I take that out, I should be able to make it work. It's not working either. Well, isn't that something? Generic frog eggs and T4 mutagen. Now the generic frog eggs I've got are the ones that I just clicked on, you know, clicked right here since I'm playing the other game. And maybe it won't recognize those yet. So I'll have to go out in the wild here and look around for these little should I call them a nest or something? There we go, there's some generic frog eggs right there. So we'll just have to go around the banks here and see if we can find some more of the native generic frog eggs. Here we go. They're spread all over the map. You just kind of have to remember where you saw them and find them again and grab their generic eggs. I'm trying to remember now. Where did I see all those different nests before? Ah, here we go. Here's another one. It's a one-shot deal, so once you grab those, they're not going to replenish. Like everything else in the game, it's a one-shot deal. Oh, here we go. Alright, that should be enough to get us started. Try to fly through our forest here. And we want to go in the base. Whoa, got those trees kind of close. Yeah, that's our butterfly larva, what they call ecosystem or something like that. Oh, my nose is trying to itch on me. I'm probably scratching the mic too, aren't I? Alright, so let's try this again. Now it says the recipe for these that we've got unlocked. It looks like the right ones anyway. Alright, so these are the genericals we've picked up. Here's the T4 mutant. Okay, that's what it was. The generic frog egg I made is not accepted. It's got to be found in the wild. And we might as well do another one. Yep, that's what it was. I guess I should have went ahead and put all this stuff back. While we're waiting on all that to finish, let's go ahead and put this stuff back. Let's see, we had energy cell. Yep, right there. Oh, it's full. So we'll have to put it in miscellaneous if we've got space. Yep. Is the explosive also full? Yep, sure is. So we'll have to put it in here too. And no doubt the flares is full. Yep. So we'll have to see if we got more. Oh, we don't have much space left in there, do we? Well, we've got this one here. We haven't got anything in there yet, so we'll just put them all in there. And we did label this as miscellaneous, right? Yeah, we did. And we got that one labeled. So they'll automatically come and get those and put them away when there's space. And I think this is the only place I've got storage space, which is all full right now, so they'll probably leave those alone. Alright, let's get back upstairs and see what our progress is. And, oh, we got a different frog egg altogether. I didn't think that would be unlocked just yet, but anyway, we'll take it. I'm not gonna, argue with that. The game gave it to me, so I'll use them. How about this time? Oh, same thing again. Oh, well, that's interesting. Well, anyway, we've got a small collection of frog eggs. And let's go ahead and put the other ones that away. They're generic that we made. Let's see, these came from the wild, so I know they work. This one I made. See, we've got some more C here, so let's put that away. And basic fertilizer. We're just not going to need that much. Oh, it's full. See, do we have a miscellaneous storage up here somewhere? No, we don't. We'll have to go back downstairs and put it in here. Alright, I know these, at least two or the, wait a minute, we've got that one again. How do we get 3 of them? I must have made it. I actually need a dozen of these. Starting with, alright, we've already taken your frog egg, so that's it there. Now, I have a tendency to put mine near the water. Can't put them in the water, but you can put them near the water. So we go up here, put the first ones in there, and that's what they look like. Well, they're big, aren't they? And every so often you'll see them stick out their tongue, like as if they're catching flies or something. And since I put it so close to the water, they're actually in the water too. But apparently the people that made the game is the French couple. They didn't think it was important to worry about that. Now that's the golden frog. The nice thing about the golden frog is they got a high percentage, 600%. Whereas these other ones that the game made, they've only got 200%. Alright, so what else we got we can put in here? We got the legless frog, 500%. And they're the ones that are real dark with the red eyes. Very Halloween-like frog, you might say. This is October, so they always have a couple of pitcher plants. Interesting arrangement. Alright, and then this one we'll stick these Jumai, and they're also 500%. And they kind of look pretty generic, don't they? The only thing is their back is all green, kind of a slick green. Whereas the native frogs, they got kind of a reddish look to them. Okay, what do we got? We got, oh, we're back to golden frogs and these right here, which are 200%. Okay, and I'll go ahead and I'll put some golden frogs here, which have the 600%. Just about anything golden, be it a frog, a fish, or a flower or something, has usually got a pretty high percentage. It's usually around 500–600%. And we've got one more set of eggs left, the 200% ones. Okay, but I've also got some other ones I haven't put any frogs in. And these are your frog farms. And until you put something in there, you don't get any sort of a bonus for your score terraforming the planet related to animals. But as you saw, the game is kind of picky. It doesn't let you do just anything you want to do. Alright, so we'll worry about that another time because we've got more frog eggs we'll come up with. Let's try to catch up here. We got, we've got that all caught up. We're not behind there. We haven't put out any of these yet, but we can hold off on those. We've been harvesting those, but we haven't put these out yet. And I probably should make sure I've got an insect. Yeah, if we're going to catch up here, insect spreader rocket. Alright, let's see. Does it show us putting out an insect spreader rocket? Yeah, right there. It shows it right there. And it gives us a big 1500%. Alright, so we don't have to worry about that. But we do need to... Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it over here? Yeah, there it is, right there. T5 drills. We need to update all of our drills. Now, the difference between the T4s and T5s is what? The T4s were made up of super alloy osmium, and these are made up of super alloy rods, and osmium rods. So to do one in the old-fashioned way, we'd have to go down here and see what we got for rods. Let's see, if I remember right, we started putting the rods over here somewhere. Pulsar, obsidian. That's not rods, right? No, it's not rod. Well, it's the wrong kind anyway. That's what we'd have to have right there. 2 of those, and 1 of these right here. For each one we want to upgrade. And if the game was normal, when we take down the old ones, we'd get a whole bunch of super alloy back. So chances are I'll just start over here somewhere. No, that's not going to work because these things are huge. I'm going to have to start over here somewhere and see if I can squeeze one in. Or maybe we should find another spot altogether. Well, this over here is not being utilized by much. So let's get these out of the way. So I don't have to worry about those interfering. And yeah, let's try it right here. Alright, let's see. There is a sweet spot right in there somewhere. Got one. Alright, so now let's go over here. Now, you don't have to do it this way. I just prefer to do it this way. Let's take down the other ones. Now, if my inventory was normal, you would see all the super alloy and osmium collecting. So I'd have to keep an eye on that and not try to collect too much. So let's do the next one. If I could get in the right spot here. There we go. And then we would come right over here and try to put in another one of these big monsters, which are many times bigger and more productive. Looks like I could stick it right about there. Can't get any closer than that. Let's see. Can I get the pop-up window? Where can I get the pop-up window to show? There it is. You see it there at the bottom? The heat jumps up, the pressure jumps up, and the energy drain jumps up. Now, because of the energy drain is usually why I'm taking these down right here. Whoops, there we go. And then I come over here and try to put in another one. Oh, we got a butterfly nest right there. Hopefully we won't interfere with that. Let's see, can I get another one in here? Oh yeah, right there looks like. Can't get too close to the butterfly nest or the rocks. Gotta find the sweet spot. That seems to be the sweet spot. Alright, let's take down another one. Now, technically, I shouldn't have to worry about the energy drain because I've got so much of it. Now, my oxygen level is pretty good, so I'm going to figure I can take this down and not worry about it. Got another butterfly nest there. So let's see if we could get one in here. Find us a sweet spot that'll work. Right there looks like. Not too close to the rock, not too close to the other one or the butterfly nest. Otherwise we'll have to move the butterfly nest. Can't move the rocks. No choice there. There it goes. And then of course we're going to want to move this as the last thing that we move. Alright, we might have enough space to where we can put another one of those big monsters right in here. And once we get this done, then that's it. We won't have to do this again. The only thing we can do then is we can add. We can't subtract, we can only add. And, you know, get good results. There we go, got it. And let's see. I kind of need to put these in as much of a circle as possible, because these things are so big the optimizer won't be able to get them all in. But I would probably have to take this one out. So we gotta take the flower out, and then watch what happens to the flowers when we do that. Boom. They all disappear. Alright, let's see if we get one of those big monsters in here. Looks like that's the sweet spot right there. Alright, now let's go over here and take this one of these down. But like I said, you don't have to do it this way. If you can stand the power drain, you just leave them up. Alright, I'm going to take this one out of here. And I'm going to try to put another one of those right in here. I don't think I'm going to have to take that one out, the grass spreader. And there's another flower spreader around here somewhere. Oh, it's this one right here. Or it's this one over here. No, that's a grass spreader. It's only got one cylinder. See, that one's got, was it 2 cylinders or 3? It's 3. So that's your T2. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that out. Oops, I got to take the contents out first. And we would put them right back up, give them a new home, so to speak. I wonder if I should take the butterflies out of here. Yeah, I think I should. It's only a T1 anyway, or first level. And I think I'm going to take the grass spreader out of here too. And then we'll take this one out. Alright, hopefully that's all I have to take out. And I could squeeze in another one of these big rascals right here somewhere. Because otherwise those other things might get in the way. Rotating didn't do any good. Oh, there it is, sweet spot. Right there. And then we got the one left. Okay, that means I want to come over here now. Take out all of those. And then try to find a middle spot. And if I got these in a good enough circle, and I don't have more than 8 of them, I should be able to give them all a boost. Alright, so now I need the optimizer, the T2 optimizer. I don't know if I'm getting all of them or not. Okay, let's put the fuses back in there. Now, let's see. Kind of dance around this thing. You know, I think I might have got them all in there. They're all turning green. I don't think there's one that's not turning green. Alright, I think we got a success. Now we probably can go back in here now and put in some more of those flower spreaders and grass spreaders that we took out. Let's see, they're down here. Yeah. No, that's tree. We don't want tree. There we go. There's grass. And it looks like they'll let us put it right back in here somewhere. Okay. Now we need another one. And now we want the flower. spreaders. We see we took out one of these. Hey there, Mr. Tez. How you doing there, buddy? And then we got to put something in here. I think it was this one here. It's only 150%. And then we could probably get another one over here. I don't think it was a 2. I think it was a 3. Cylinder type. Can't get too far over there. So let's go here. And let's see. 200, 400, 300. So I definitely want the 400 in there. And it looks like I could get another one right in here somewhere. Yep. And then we'll put the 300 in. And we got another bald spot that we should probably put that in. Yeah, this area here looks kind of bald. Let's see if I can get another one in here. There we go. Now we need to put the well, actually it would make sense not to put a first level butterfly farm in. We will go to a second level butterfly farm. And let's find our butterflies. Okay, now this one was 250%. Let's organize this. Ooh, we got way too many bees again. Take out all the duplicates. Because eventually we might get some better ones. If we take out these duplicates, we'll make room for better ones. We still got a lot of this space left, so that looks like a good knockdown. Now let's look for something that's high percentage. There's 500, 600, 1200. I definitely want to put one of those in, but let's get rid of all these extras first. Let's feed them to the unnecessary pile, as we would say. And I don't see any reason to keep any of this stuff here either. There we go. Alright, now let's look for a new replacement. 500's not bad, 600, 1200. I want more of those for sure. I didn't put a 1200 in here, did I? It's kind of rare to get more than 1 or 2. Let's see, we've got 175, 175, 175, 120, 230, 250, 300. Yeah, none of those are all that high. That will help our score. Let's see, the 500 and the 600 is not too bad, so we'll put those out. And we'll make the, since we've got it unlocked now, we'll make the next level. Alright, they're already starting to bring in more stuff. Alright, let's see, we've got some more over here. Let's see if we can find some high percentage ones in here. And I'll say that the 500 might be the lowest number I'll take. Well, I didn't organize these yet, so let's do that first. And I don't want to mix these in with the other one, so we'll just do this separate. We'll come back later and we'll knock out all these that are not real high percentage. We'll keep one, but that's it. Well, darn, I guess that's it. We just got those 3. Let's see, this one's 300%, so I guess we'll take that. The rest of these, I believe, are under 300%. Yep, that's what it looks like. They're all under 300%. So that's the best we can do. And if I remember right, that means we have to go all the way back around. Wait a minute. This one's right by the front door. So there we go. Now to do a regular one, T2 like this here, you've got to have fabric, T2 fertilizer, zeolite, and bioplastic. And of course we should have all that, no problem. We'll make the first one in the normal fashion, since we're simulating doing a normal game. So I need 2 fabric. 1, 2. Sorry about that, guys. You got robbed. Okay, what else was it? We needed T2 fertilizer. Bioplastic is right down here. Fertilizer. I think we were making some back here, weren't we? No? Maybe it's this end down here. There it is. That's regular fertilizer. Now, is that everything? Oh no, we need T2 fertilizer, not the first level. So let's put this one back in there. T2. I thought it was right in this same area. Maybe it's behind it. Yep, there it is. It's behind it. Uh-oh. They didn't make any for a while yet. So they're missing something. I don't have it in storage out here. It's all inside. Yeah, it's all inside. Was that the only other thing I needed? Well, the zeolite. We need the zeolite. And I think we cleaned all that up out. Yeah, we cleaned that up out there. And we put it. Well, what's in here by the chance? Wow, they're putting a silkworm in here? Well, they shouldn't be doing that, but anyway. And we don't have anything that's high percentage in here. Nope, don't look like it. Okay, so I might have to go back in to find the find that again there. Yeah, the T2 fertilizer. We'll probably have to go back in. It's probably in storage, and they're not finished filling that up yet. All right, the zeolite. Where did we put the zeolite? I know we got some zeolite around here somewhere. I just don't. Oh, it's so hard to keep track of where stuff is put. And I can't get some new players to take the time to label their storage. Well, I guess they'll have to learn the old-fashioned way. School of Hard Knocks. It's amazing how much time you can waste looking for something. Now, oh, there we go, right there. There's some zeolite. Alright, we have everything we need to make one T2 butterfly farm. And you don't have to do it like I do it, where I try to go out there where the flowers are, look for an area that's a little on the ball side. Now we took one down over here, so it makes sense to put another one back in, but this time we would do the one that'll hold more than one larva. And let's see, this one's the 1200, and we'll put the 300 in there too. And there you go. You got the purplish. And what other color is it? Purplish and more purplish, I guess. That's what it looks like anyway. Alright, and then we'll come down here a little bit and we'll put in another one. It's my habit to go ahead and upgrade everything. First chance I get. 600 and 500. And it looks kind of a bluish with some gold trim. And oh, that almost looks like a kaleidoscope for a monarch butterfly, don't it? Well, anyway, it's kind of attractive. So there you go. Now if we go inside and we look at the insect, and we also should see a pretty good gain in the animals. Yep, it's coming right along. Of course, if we put more frog eggs out, that would tick off a little bit faster. But I'm not seeing much change in the insect. I guess we'd have to go out there and change out all of our first level butterfly farms and replace them with T2 butterfly farms. But that would also mean we'd have to have a lot more butterfly larvae, which wouldn't really be much of an issue, since I've got all that larva upstairs to play with. And it looks like our world is getting pretty green there, doesn't it? Nice and blue. Of course, this is the dark side. Looks like it got burnt or something, doesn't it? But that's supposed to represent their progress, our land mass and everything. But if I press the M key and I back off, it doesn't really seem to have the same shape. Yeah, the shape seems a little bit different. But we've got some information rockets and stuff we haven't sent off yet. So we're not saying where everything's at. Okay, well, we tried to make those, but it gave us something different each time we tried to make those. And what we got here? T2. Well, we've already done some T3, so we've got that caught up. Yeah, so I guess the only thing now is to check here. Those were harvesting. Okay, we got that done, and I already checked, and that said the insect spread rocket has been launched. Of course, we could launch another one. No harm in that. I tried to make some of those 1200s, and it doesn't seem to be a different recipe. It seems to be the same recipe as others, and we're getting the others. Generic extractor, okay. And yeah, I should try to what we got here? Vehicle logistics. Oh, fish farm. Yeah, we haven't done fish farm yet either. Fish display. Yeah, we've already done some of those. Algira fish. And Ulani. Alright, this is the next thing we'd want to do, is fish farm. And that'll pretty well catch us up, I think. Other than making some more fish eggs. And trying to make the ones that they're showing that's unlocked. Okay, now the fish farms, you can put them pretty much anywhere you want to. You can put them in a row, you can scatter them around. You know, do whatever you want to do. It doesn't really matter. It all counts. And that's what it looks like right there. Now this is where your silkworms become a big deal. Now I've got quite a few silkworms, but let's see what we've got for storage. Okay. Now if I check these, they're going to be all empty, I'm pretty sure. Well, no, there's one right, but we have a drone already coming to get it. Yeah, I'd be surprised if I found very much silk. 'Cause those drones are pretty darn quick about coming in and grab the silk. So let's get down here and find the cloth maker. There we go. And there is no silk in here. And we've been asking for silk. So right off the bat, we've got a problem. The simplest solution to that is to take them off and make it impossible for the drones to actually collect any. Now I'd go to the ones here in the back, and I would go here and I would cancel that. And then I'll go to one more, do the same thing. I'll do it on this side. So now the drones should leave these two alone. And after about 5, 6, 7 minutes, I should be able to come back here and find that they're full of silk, ready to be picked up. Let's see, what was I going to do about these guys here? I think I was going to take them out upstairs, wasn't I? Yeah, let's take them upstairs. Take this off. There's the suit that everybody starts with. And then we'll collect them. There we go. Now we'll go upstairs this way. Now let's see. Do I want to put them in here? The bedroom. It's kind of a small one. It's only a 2x2. Or do we want to use this as our entertainment area? And put all those guys in here. I kind of like that idea. Let's take out the window, since we're not going to be using it anymore for that purpose. And let's find the there it is right there. But you gotta have you gotta have quite a bit of quasar quartz. We've got a small collection, but not a big one. And then we'll just kind of spam these across here. Alright. Put them as close together as we can. Make sure they turn green. Now you can collect quite a few different kinds of uniforms. Oh, I keep getting my fingers on the wrong spot. I'm going to go ahead and put him there. I guess it's a little tighter than it should be. And then we'll do like we did. Well, first of all, let's grab our other uniforms. And try to get one of each. Alright, this one is a, well, let's organize this a little bit. I don't know why I'm carrying those around. In fact, let's get rid of that right away, because we're in a good place to do that. Whoops, wrong door. Yeah, right here. There we go. Alright, now we put some in here. See, that's a COM2. That's a COM2. So that's no difference there. There's a chip 2. That's a SIFO, so that's different. Fablo, that's different. And we have some over here. What have we got over here so far? Ooh, Beto or BT. Fablo. Okay, we got a Fablo already. Another Fablo. Tubio. Another Tubio. COM2, we got that already. So for different suits, I guess that's it right now. Alright, let's start here. Let's put him, and he's the nice Dark Knight suit. And SIFO. SIFO, that I think is the one I'm wearing in it. Let's push number 3. Yeah, that looks like the one I'm wearing. Alright, right click with the mouse. Alright, let's get back to it here. And then we got a chip 2. That's kind of like a combination of those two, huh? And then we have a Fablo. Huh, it's like that one and the original suit for the most part mixed together without the dark patch. Okay. Then we got a Beto. Huh, not a lot of difference, is there? Looks like the only thing they did differently, instead of having it black for the generic suit, they made it white. Alright, what have we got now? We've got the last one, which is Tubio. So they made this part kind of a, I would almost say a grayish, bluish. And then they left the top part pretty much the same. Well, no, they got the stripe right down here to the side. It's a little different. And then we got the generic one we all start with, the first one there. Okay, those are the different styles we've collected so far. I think I still like the all white one. Of course, I am partial to orange, so this white and orange one is kind of nice too. So is that one. Well, anyway, there you go. We'll call this our recreation room, I think. And if I was going to take a break for a while, I think I would just leave my camera on that and let the game run. And then every so often I would change out the fish. Maybe have some fish with more contrast. You can only put 2 of them in there. Okay, now we have not unlocked. I don't think we've unlocked the one where we can do. Oops, that's not where I want to go. Alright, let's go back up there. Let's see, where is the other one? That'll get us closer to the front door. Right here. There we go. What was I thinking here? Well, we've got one little couch there. We've got a chair. Of course, it makes sense for me to turn that chair around. So let's put it back in. Can I put this one in there? Oh yeah, I can. And we'll have it facing out like that. Oops, that's not what I meant. Try that again. This is the one that uses the colored cloth. Alright, that looks more like what I was trying for. Yeah, there we go. And then we can change the color just like we do flares. Let's change it to what does that look like? Oh, come on. You're not changing the color. There it goes. It's kind of an orange. It's a bright orange. And then we'll have our avatar set there. Then we'll use the D like a dog key. And if we use the W key, we go up. The S key, we can't seem to get any closer. Yeah, can't get any closer. So there you go. That's my avatar with that one suit on. That's we've got on display upstairs. But they won't. I use the mouse trying to zoom in and nothing happens. Yeah, it just won't zoom in. Okay, then we right click with the mouse and we jump up. Let's see, there's some more fish. Now there's the golden fish right there. That's the one that's got the higher percentage. That one there is just yellow. I don't think the percentage is all that high. Let's see. Let's look at here. So the percentage on that is 500. And this one up here, the percentage on that one is 450. Not bad, not bad. There might be one that's higher. 150. 150 also. 350. 400. 250. Now, I don't think the game counts these that we've got on the wall. I think they have to be in an aquarium or in the water to count. But I can't say for sure. And that's our animal score. Of course, it tells you right there, animal multiplier 300%. So if you go all around the map, laying out fish farms. Oh, 500% also. Valkia fish egg. Looks kind of sad, doesn't he? Like he's got a sad face on instead of a happy face. Well, I guess they all kind of have a little bit of sadness in their eye since they're plastered on the wall. Okay, but anywho, we haven't done the frogs yet, and I think we did unlock that, didn't we? Frog display, yep. And oh, it's kind of got like a little shelf, so I guess we'd have to put those over here somewhere. How far down can we go? No, I better not, I don't think. And I don't know if I've got enough space there or not, but let's try it. Alright, do I have any frog eggs with me? No, I don't. So the first thing I gotta do is go grab some frog eggs. And I don't remember if I have any down here. No, I don't think I do. So let's go back up towards the front door. And didn't we put some frog eggs back here somewhere? Yeah, right there. Oh, they're all generic. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna make for much of a display. Okay, normally I have to create them in the common fashion, but let's see. These are the golden ones. And since I'm doing this creative mode, I could just click right there. And they'll let me do a bunch of these frog eggs. Yeah, looks like they will. They'll probably let me do all of them. Let's see if I can put out that many on display. Hopefully I didn't skip over any of them. And there's the Halloween frog right there. Alright, so now let's go back upstairs. Well, actually it's downstairs, isn't it? And let's get to the wire display right here. And let's put the Halloween frog in first. Oh, I was afraid of it. Yeah, we got to move this up higher. Huh. That doesn't really look right, does it? Maybe I've got these too close together. Or we put that one too far into the wall. Let's try that again. Yeah, I think that's what it was. We put it too far into the wall. It almost looks like it needs to go in a trophy case of some sort. Now let's try it. Yeah, now that looks more natural. Yep, that looks much, much natural. But I'm thinking maybe we're supposed to be using a trophy case or something instead. Let's see, I've got a few options that new players would not have. And that is, I've got these bookshelves. I've got this one. Where's the other display case? I got that. Let's try this first. Alright, let's move it around. Nope, the other way. Alright, let's grab him now. Alright, let's see now if we can put these. Yeah, it looks like you can. Now let's put the frog on there and see what it looks like. Well, that looks pretty good for a stuffed frog. Yeah, okay. I think we've got this figured out and why they made that option available, which you have to I'm starting to think maybe I should be putting it that way instead of no, go the other way. I don't know, that kind of looks like the way you'd want it to go. Alright, where's the golden frog? There's the golden one. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good way of doing it. Alright, so let's do another one. And let's see, nope. Come on, quit messing with me, game. So I need to know the other way. There we go. Oh. So we'll start up here like this. And put another one. Maybe we're supposed to put a small distance between them. Maybe like something like that. Well, I'm thinking I should have them centered. So let's try that. Put the two on the end first. Would I want this one facing differently maybe? Or facing the same way? Boy, I don't know. That looks pretty nice. Yeah, see, the rocks are facing different directions. So the frogs I put here are going to be facing towards the viewers, or more or less. And we'll put those there, I guess. And then this one. Yeah, that's facing away. There's not much difference between those two, is there? But I don't think I want him facing away. So let's try that again. Well, that's a different display altogether, isn't it? Well, that don't look too bad though. Yeah, I kind of like that. Alright, so, well, I'll leave that one. Well, I'm going to go ahead and change this one too. So, we'll put the display on the end first. And we'll turn it, yeah, turn it this way. Put it all the way to the outside edge, like so. And then we'll do another one, but we'll leave it lengthwise, like it starts out. And we'll just try to get the spacing the same. So now I'll put the golden right there. And then what do we want to put in between there? Maybe that one. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good display. I like that. So now we found a purpose for these strange shelving units. I don't know if I have enough butterflies to cover up this half, but I can stick these in different places. Right now we're kind of, this is only a 2x2, so we don't have as much space to work with. Alrighty, what do you think? Does that look pretty good there, Mr. Teds? What do you think? Maybe use a different kind of shelving? But that seems to be the right shelving unit to use. There's a little bit of a space between that and the wall, but not much. And, well, I kind of took up the space there, didn't I? And this is kind of wide, so I don't know. I might be able to get one right here. Let's see. You have to go exploring to find this stuff. So that looks like a good spot for it. And then I can put some more frogs there. Different kinds of frogs. And I've got some space back here I can still use for the same purpose. But I'm using this as bulk storage, mostly for the quartz. And we've got all 4 quartz. Oh, we didn't bring the pulsar. We didn't put the pulsar in here. Well, we do have it outside, so I don't know if it'd make any sense to have it inside too. That'd be a lot of pulsar quartz. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll put one right here. Because we've got all kinds of toys and stuff together first. Make sure it turns green. Yeah, that looks like it's really made to fit right there too. So we're doing a bit on decorations, but we don't have much more to decorate, or decorate with, I should say. That's pretty much it. And normally you'd have a couple of chairs right in here. I think I'll use the generic chairs. I don't know, I like these a lot. The fact that you can change your color. We'll turn it towards the fire. Yeah, that's good spacing. Oh, it remembers the same color. Okay, I'm cool with that. I can always change the color later. And no, rotate you this way. Not too close, so yeah, right about there. We've already got a couch here. I don't want to put another piece of couch in because it would kind of block that a little bit. And yeah, it would block that doorway a little bit, so that's about the best we can do if we're going to put the couch there. Unless, of course, we rebuild, which we probably will do when we get a 3x3 opened up. But if I remember, I have to buy the 3x3. In fact, that one looks a little bit different, doesn't it? than what we're looking at right there. Yeah, it does look a little different. Okay, well anyway. That's just a decoration thing more than anything else. You usually find these in control rooms. And our terraforming, as you look at the top right hand corner, index is coming right along. So if I did like I was saying, I would go to my fish room, and we'll have to go through the bedroom. And if I was going to take a break, I would just kind of line up with this and just leave that in the center of the screen and let it run. And maybe people would come in and watch it. Maybe they wouldn't, unless they're, you know, really big into aquariums. But I would probably want to change out the fish from time to time. And we don't have any fish eggs with us, it's all frog eggs. So we'd have to go all the way around. I'm trying to think what I might do in here. Put the frog eggs away. There we go. I would probably put them out later when we do more display work. And we've only got two kinds. We got those. Let's organize them first. Yeah, we've got those and we got those. And those are the two we've already got on display. So I would have to come up here. And let's see what we got. We got Volnus, Gerardo. Oh geez. Would that be Rome? Yolani, Elero. What are those sort of French words? Integrity, Ekaru. That's the one we've got on display. Bayou, Tilu, Golden. Yeah, I definitely want to get that one. Alright, and what else we got? Valikra and Galbi. Alright, I'll try that one too. Alright, we got two different kinds of fish eggs now. And I guess I'll cut through the bedroom here. Alright, so we'll take the Providus and the Escaru out. We'll put in the golden and this one right here. Oh, they do kind of look the same though, don't they? As far as the color scheme is, there isn't much contrast. Alright, so we'll leave the golden ones in there. And we'll take these out. And both of these are basically red. No, that's the one we just took out. See what that looks like. Well, that's a pretty good contrast. Even the fish type is the same. Okay. Not too shabby. Now we'll take that one out and we'll try this one. Oh, that's a pretty good contrast. I like that one. Got the golden and then you got the discus. Since I used to do hobby fish, as they would call it, and raise them in little aquariums in the house, I never did get too much into the real big fancy ones that were really expensive. I went with the cheap ones and do some breeding. Learned a little bit about genetics in the process. I guess I didn't figure out genetics was as important as I thought it was at first. especially when you're trying to chase down a mate. It's kind of hard to keep genetics at the back of your mind because you get infatuated with somebody, all that kind of goes out the window. And you don't want to seem too nosy as a boyfriend, asking your girl and their father and mother all about their genetics, inheritance, the good stuff, the bad stuff that might be a part of the family tree, and how that might mix with your own. Yeah, too many people would think that would be weird. It's either love at first sight or second sight or some kind of a sight, or you just kind of take a gamble. Everything will work out. Well, offhand, I'm just not in the mood to go venturing out and trying to find more loot, stuff to pilfer from crash sites. And I haven't been to hardly any crash sites. In fact, the last one I went to, I think I finished it up, but I still need to bring a bunch of stuff back because I don't have storage for some of the stuff we found. I noticed the golden fish, they seem to have a little bit of a jerk in their swim. I'm not noticing that in the discus. They seem to have a nice smooth, but the golden ones seem to have a little bit of a jerk in their swim. Like they got a genetic problem. Yeah. Huh. Of course, breeders would know stuff like that or notice stuff like that because they're trying to make sure that they get the best fish for their breeding program as possible and don't inject into their pride and joys that they'll probably take to a show or two and try to show off and maybe sell a few at the best price possible. Yeah, the golden fish definitely have a little bit of a jerk in their swim. It's not as smooth as a discus is. Huh, weird. Well, anyway, I wonder if I let this run for a couple of hours, if more people would bother coming in and watching this. I'm kind of tempted to put in more aquariums though. I'd have to change my door over there or something, I think, if I did. Yeah, I'd probably block that door too. Yeah, I don't think that'll work out too well for me. Well, we've covered quite a bit, some of the details. And if you look over the distance there of the rock maze, you can actually see some of the bridge work I did with foundations. So I can scout around on the top there, different levels, looking for super alloy and stuff when the game was still young. And I haven't put too much in the way of butterflies down there, did I? Yeah, I've got some over here, but... Okay, let's go downstairs and take a look again. Oops, that's where I did that before. I don't want to use that one, I want to use this one over here. Since it'll get me near the front door. Okay, I do need to put some of those out eventually. And it looks like yeah, I've already looked for that. We launched that already. Yeah, we've already got those out. We're still waiting for that to unlock. We've got the frog display. rare larva. I guess the only thing we would be doing right now, let's see, this is 92, and we've got 88, almost 89. There goes 89. So it would make sense to go out and about and look around a little bit and pillage another crash site. So we would want oh wait a minute, I need to go put those away, don't I? And let's see, fish eggs. There we go, right there. All right, let's see, I think some of these we can use for, I don't think they call it fish soup, but it's basically the same thing. You need 2 types of fish eggs. Alright, so before we go, we need to grab ourselves some flares. That should keep us out of trouble for a while. Explosive. I better grab at least 2 of those. And then come over here. Energy cell. Usually 1 will get you by. Later on that won't work. You'll have to have 2 or more. And we've got heat multipliers, oxygen, pressure, production. Oh, I see what they're doing. They're going to grab that one and move it. Since we made a hole, we took one out, made a hole for it. And they still don't need any of this stuff yet. Oh, that's a T1. So we probably went way past T1 by now, didn't we? Yeah, we're up to T3. There's a spacesuit we're wearing. I'm probably due for at least 1 more upgrade on something in here, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Alright, let's see. We probably left off with that one right there. Alright, let's see what we got going in here right now. Oh, yeah, they'll come and get all of this stuff once there's somewhere to put it. So I've already got this set up, and yeah, we don't need to keep this. Well, actually I should. I've already marked this as being completed, so I think I might want to leave this here for a little bit until we take this one down. And when we take that one down, we would take this one down too, because we would be all finished. Now, I keep looking at this and, you know, I don't think of it as a spaceship crash. It seems more like an abandoned mining camp or something. Alright, let's see. We've got another green one way over there where we're going to need explosives. And I'm not seeing any crates so far. But I want to keep my eye out for tunnels and stuff. Oh, that's where the quartz is. Yeah, that's how we got into the quartz the first time. And there's another way. Yeah, we marked it. There's another way into quartz, but we already got all out of there that we can get. And then we could follow this back down to ground level. Looks like we might have something over here to investigate. Aha! Nice! And we found ourselves some more uranium. So we probably want to go back and grab us what we need. so that we can put another ore extractor in here. Wow, this goes all over the place, doesn't it? Is all of this uranium? Wow, how far does this go back? Okay, we're back outside now again. Alright, let's go back in. Let's set up a mine, or I should say ore extractor. Because we do have a problem with running out of uranium every so often. For making the uranium rods and whatnot. Now if I look on the map, does it tell me that I'm in a place for uranium? No, it shows the... It shows the indicator where we were, and there's another crashed spaceship, and it looks like it's inside the cave network here. There's something right there. Well, before we get too carried away, let's see if we can put a T3 miner in here, ore extractor. Yeah, looks like there's no problem putting one in, but what are we going to actually get? Oh, nice, we're going to get uranium too. Alright, so let's go ahead and supply uranium. There we go. Priority, I'll leave it on normal. I don't see any reason not to. And we'll go ahead and set these inside here. Okay, there we go. Now, I think I might want to go this way. If we can. Hop, 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 hop. Wow. Looks like we might want to go ahead and put another ore extractor in here. I don't know, that floor looks more like rock. It may not let me. There's the one we just put in. Well, that's got a rocky look to it also, doesn't it? Let's see, did any drones coming yet? No, don't look like it. And we did say supply. Of course, it's possible that storage is full already. I'm kind of tempted to put two of them face to face in here, but I don't think I'll bother this time. Alright, now if I look at the map again, oh, I need to go the opposite direction and figure out what this is. There's something over here too, but I don't know what that is. In that case, I'd have to turn to the right about 90 degrees. So let's see, the right 90 degrees would be about like so. See, that goes up to a ceiling. That's blocked off. Now what does it say? I'm on the outside. Is that what it was showing? Let's see, 90 degrees would be like that where we're blocked in. I check the map again. Now what? Huh. I still need to go this way about 90 degrees. Oh, is it telling me to go back to that thing? It does kind of look like it, doesn't it? Alright, now what does it look like? Oh, it's off to this side. Oh, okay. I think they're trying to indicate you want to go this way to find the quartz. Yeah, that's kind of sneaky. Alright, now that we know what that was probably all about, let's set right here for a second. And let's see, zoom out a little bit. Let's go to the left a little bit and see what that is right over there. Alright, now check the map again. Looks like we passed it already. Yeah, we passed it. Now it's a little off to my side right here. Oh, I think it's pointing us back towards the quartz. Yeah, because we're basically on top of it. Now, I'm not seeing anything unique right in here. Yeah, we're definitely on top of it. And this doesn't go all that far in or anything, no. It actually doesn't. Okay, can we see anything looking across the water here? Well, there's our other marker. We know there's another crashed starship. This is getting us back out in the desert. We've been through that starship already. So I guess the next adventure would be right there. And we've got to get elevated. And then turn towards our green indicator. Oh, for a minute there I thought I saw another chest. If I remember right, we've been through this area pretty well. We've got most of the chests already picked up that were out here. Or crates, blue crates. Aim high. And if I remember it, it's all the way back here somewhere. Yep, there we go. No way to get around it. So we try to get up here in the center of it. Alright. Now we want to right click, left click, and make a run for it. Oh, that's sneaky. We need another one. Alright, so let's see. That looks like the center of it. Keep pushing the wrong button again. And let's see if this is going to be enough. And arm it. Wait a minute. Did it just put it back in our inventory? Oh, we have to right click. I use the drop and pick up. Okay. Right click and arm. And we'll run back over here like this. Alright, we did bust through. But I could use another explosive or two to clear that out. Uh-oh. Holy Toledo. Look how many of those access cards we have to have. Holy smokes. I can't make those yet. Okay, we'll go ahead and leave a one of these beacons. And what color do we want this to be? I think I'll stick with green. If it'll change, there it goes. Wow, that's gonna take a while. Because we don't have those unlocked yet. Now see, I would have trouble thinking of that as a crashed spaceship. I would think of it more of a abandoned storage site. And apparently it's got some stuff of high value in there. Alright, and we've been through this pretty good. So I don't think we're going to find anything of higher value than we already have. So we'll stay on the outside here, not too far from the wall. And see if we can find something else of interest. Oh, it's not going to let me get up there. I kind of think, didn't I get up there already once and I didn't find anything? Seems like I'd been up there already once. Oh, we found another one. Anything else over in this area? Tunnels or something? No, I guess not. So we'd want to put a marker right in here. And I might as well use the beacon. And we might as well stay with green. Like so. I've already used up all my explosive. Yeah, I have. Well, it would make sense then to go back and stick it in a teleporter. And we'll just assume that we brought all the stuff we needed with us to make one of these. And point it in that direction. And go back to headquarters. Okay, and then go inside, grab us some more explosive. There it is. And I'll take 3 this time. And they're gonna fill this right up, aren't they? Yep, they're gonna fill it right up. I should have probably checked in here first. No, I don't see any explosive after all. So I guess it really didn't matter. Okay, now we're going to have more than one of them. See, I should have gave one of these a name. Maybe say loot site number 1, loot site number 2, you know, stuff like that. Something simple. I'm going to figure it's this one right here. And I figured right. Okay, I'm going to call this loot site. And we'll put a number 2 there. Alright, let's see. Can we get up in here kind of high? Alright, let's go ahead and drop one right in here. Right click, then arm it and make a run for it. Alright, how did it do? Oh, it didn't clear the door. Alright, let's try again. And arm it. There we go. Alright, we got the door cleared this time. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do these right away, even though they don't show up in my inventory. So we've got both the left and the right. There's a solid piece of floor. So let's drop one of these in there. And no, I'm gonna change. Ooh, be careful. We don't want to deconstruct it. We want to go back to the blue. Alright, and my habit is to always go to the left first. Okay, I don't see anything in there. Are those light tubes? What are those? That's what it looks like. Oops, here we go. Not that impressive on the loot. But looks like this might be a better place for getting circuit boards. No, I'm touching the mic, aren't I? Alright, this time let's go across. Oh, that's better. That's much better. Still a little skimpy on the loot. And there's nothing they'll let us pick up in here. Nope. And I can't do these machines or anything. Nope. Alright, I would go ahead and drop, since I find a piece of solid floor here, a red one. Alright. And we did the same thing over here. We took anything and everything of value. So let's do the same thing. So we'll know there's no reason to go back through there. And this is the first spot we'd want to put a blue one. And we might have to go back and get some more of these flares. Okay, find some solid floor. Drop a flare. It should come out blue. Oh. Oh, that's not too shabby. Even got a rocket engine. I'm gonna go straight for now. Yeah, this is starting to look up here. We're getting some good loot. Now there's a lounge area. Oh, it's an interesting arrangement. Now let's go straight again. Oh, we're gonna need explosives. Do we have any explosives left? Yeah, we've got one. Oh, almost messed up. didn't take any damage, so that's good. Alright, so since there's more than one way to go, I would want to, on the sand pile, drop another flare, and it should come out blue. Looks good. Yeah, same thing again. Drop us another blue flare. And then oh, we found the reactor room. Nice. And we only need one. Good. And when it finishes changing its tail and locked in, then we should be able to open up a few more doors that would otherwise be closed to us. Now I should go ahead and drop a flare that's glows yellow to remind me that this is the reactor room. Just something I started doing a while back ago, decided to keep doing the color combinations. Uh-oh. We need just one card. Yeah, let's go ahead and change this to yellow. And we'll change this one to yellow too. If I can. Alright, so that's about all we can do with that room. Alright, now when we get into here, we have another way to go. Oh, we're running out of flares though, aren't we? Alright, so we'll put one down. But it'll have to be made blue. And that's my last flare. Nice. This looks like it might be an enclosed room. Oh, right click, right click. Oh, that might be interesting if it's not a repeat. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it goes all the way. Oh, it just goes in a square, huh? Okay. More nice. Oh, we gotta stop. And we did not pick up any flares at all? No, we did not pick up any flares. So we have to go back. Oh, there's another control room area with another one of those world display options. Okay, well, we don't have any choice. We gotta go back. But we know that we've got to go around the same spots right here. And then we would just want to jet right through here. And do I want to put up a platform? No, I'm gonna figure I just gotta go back. Now we call this loot site number 2. So I probably should go back here and change that one to loot site number 1. Loot number 1. And lock that in. And then yeah, let's leave the beacon there because they haven't finished that yet, and I can't take any with me because I'm full. Alright, so let's see, we'll just go right here. Oh, we don't have much room to spare, do we? Well, this will match up the space that's there, that remains. And we did set this up right. Yeah, we just don't have a demand for the stuff that's in there right now. But we have this miscellaneous. And we got all kinds of stuff at a high priority. So let's just hold down the control key and start putting some of this stuff in there. Alright, let's take the flares back because we need the flares anyway. Let's go see what this is. It might be a repeat, but then again it might not be. We might get lucky. Get something new. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh man, it's a repeat. Well, that kind of makes sense for me since I've played through the game and I've already got all that stuff open. Alright, let's see. We don't have a shredder here, do we? But I think I've got a shredder right here. Yeah, we could use this one. Since I can't use it for anything, we might as well just shred it. I have yet to discover a reason to keep those. Alright, let's go to loot site number 2. Even though it feels like we should be taking a break. I wonder if I should be putting something here. It's kind of dark otherwise. Okay, we finished those rooms. So back into the belly of the beast. And we didn't go this way yet. Yeah, this is where we were. Okay. Go ahead and finish this one up. Now, what's in here? They're giving us a lot of low... no, I want to go around this corner here first. Ah, look what we found. Access card. I've still got a lot of room though, don't I? Yeah, I do. I do indeed have a lot of room. So, find a solid piece of floor and go ahead and drop us a flare. It should be blue. Oh, gotta be careful about that. And oh, this is one of the extra rooms it's starting to look kind of familiar, doesn't it? Looks a lot like a place we've already been. One, two, three, nice. Alright, how about what we got in here? Nothing? Is this one of those that we can... Oh, it's another... But I've already got one. Well, I'll go ahead and take it anyway. It's going to be a duplicate chip, so trying to open it won't do any good. Yeah, we've already got one of those, so that's a duplicate chip also. Wow, they got 2 of them in here? Well, that's unusual. We've gotten all the chairs and stuff. So then we would want to go this way. And these are usually closed loops. You can't, Oh, those pipes. Boy, those pipes are made out of steel or something. I've already got this. But you would normally go ahead and collect it anyway. And then we go across here. Got another control room. They will let us take the monitors, but they'll let me take that refrigerator sized. I haven't seen that before. What's that? I can't claim it either. I can't deconstruct it. That's the first time I've seen a little container like that. Alright, so we're pretty much finished up here. There's nothing else to be found or taken, so if you're not careful, your flare will drop in the stairs and basically be useless, disappear on you. And now we need to change the color to red on this one. The only catch is the next one we load out is going to be red too. We'll have to change the color back. Alright, oh, we've already been here, so this is a loop. So this loop is basically done. So we'll drop a red one right here to indicate there's no need going that way again. We've already been in there, so we might as well change this one to red. Because we've already stripped all this down. Yeah, so this whole area is done. Now did we find another area to go to? No, I don't think so. Oh, I might be wrong about that. Oh, this is how we get back out? Yeah, so we're close to the exit. And going this way, we know it would be a waste of time. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a red one right in here. Alright, anything else going this way? Nope, we've already done that one. So I might as well either take this one up or turn it red. Alright, how about this way? We have not been this way yet. And that's the reactor room. So that over there is still a mystery. But if I remember right, we had we needed to find a key card, didn't we? Yep. And now we've done that. And there's the vault room. Wow, look at all of this Terra tokens. Is this guy a banker or something? We're not going to be able to finish this, are we? No, there's too much stuff in here. But there's our first genetic trait. And that fills us up, so we got to go unload. Yeah, our terraforming score is high enough that it would make sense that they would start now offering genetic traits. Alright, and rush through here. Okay, we're going to have to make a drone pickup point now. So we grab this. That looks plenty high enough. And we'll pretend we brought the stuff to make ourselves a real big one. This T2 locker. And this place looks kind of big, so we might need... Well, I did push that kind of back, didn't I? Just don't push it back that far. Ah, that looks better. And this, of course, will be miscellaneous. And we'll set this up like we always do. Everything at a high priority of 4. Okay. Now the stuff we don't want to keep, we'll start putting it in there. I should drop the buggy too. Oh, nice. We're picking up some good stuff here. Quartz, genetic traits, all kinds of goodies. And they're already coming out for the bacteria samples, probably so they can keep sending off rockets. Okay, what was I thinking about? Oh, the buggy. We want to drop the rover. Let's see. Put the back end of it facing this way. There we go. And we'll focus on filling that up next, I guess. Probably should try to fill it up with stuff that the drones will not have storage for, because I have not designated storage for it yet. That would make sense. Now get back to the vault. Alright, see, we did that one and we did this one, right? Yep, we did. Man, this guy must have been rich. One more to go. Picked up another crystal. So I guess we're finished now. So I might as well drop a red one in here. Got a piece of solid floor, so good. Yeah, there's no need to change the color there. Now I'm gonna drop another red one right here, I think. Probably don't need to, but just make it obvious as possible that we're done. Alright, now we still have over here to go, right? Yep. In fact, we've got 2 spots to go. And I don't think we've been over that way yet either. So let's drop a blue one here. Let's change the color on it. There we go. Now since that one needs to be open, let's go with the one that's already open. And there's nothing in the lockers. This is a dead end. So the only thing to do is go this way. Oh, nice stuff. Alright, this is already open, but what about this way? Oh, wow, there's a lot more to go. And I would want to indicate this is the exit direction. So it needs to be blue, and it is. Oh, this place is huge. There's the dining hall. Man, these guys were so rich they were just leaving Terra tokens anywhere. Let's double check. I think I've already collected one of those. Trash can, yep, right there. Now, of course, for you, that would probably be your first one, so you'd collect it. But I like to look at them to see if there's anything in there of value, and normally there isn't. Alright, so this is going to be our way back out, so... Oh, that's my last flare, too. Alright, so let's see. Anything back here? No. I'm not seeing anything. How about over here? Well, that's unusual. Not even one in the back here. But anyway, you might want to check to see if you could take anything. And I've already got one of those in my inventory, so it won't do me any good to take anything out of here. Any of these dining room tables. Okay, going upstairs is usually oh, look at that, we got packages. It's kind of hard to have too many of those. Oh, wheat. Great. How about cocoa? Yep, cocoa too. Wow. Food pack. Alright, so we can go ahead. Oh, that's right, I don't have any flares left. Now we could go into the kitchen. Now they won't let you take these. They want you to buy one. See there? I can't take any of this stuff. No water, no food packets, nothing. Out of consistency, I would think they would let you, but they won't. Now, I've already collected these. I guess I should show you that. See there? There's two styles. Now I've already collected them, so... But you probably did. But sometimes you can find something in these refrigerators. These little mini refrigerators. And I've got one right there. Alright, what have we got in here? Let's organize here. It wouldn't make sense to leave anything behind. But I'm full. I can't leave it. I can't collect anything else. But anyway, I've never found anything in these so far. I would think that you'd find something in these, but it just never happens. And usually you could try to grab one of these wash basins. And I do believe I've got that already too. Well, they call it a faucet. So it wouldn't do me any good to collect one. Where I got the stuff out of there. Now I should be dropping a red flare up there, but I can't. I don't have any more flares. So the only thing to do is get back to... I don't think I've been that way yet, have I? Yeah, we're getting off the beaten path here, so I gotta back up. Obviously, I need to drop another flare. Alright, let's see. Now, which way do I go? Yeah, I gotta go that way. I need to drop more flares out here somewhere so it's more obvious. And we're getting bombarded. But it's still got a little bit of a distance. Alright, do we have anything we have not provided storage for? Well, I have not provided for that. I've done all these others, I think. Yeah, everything else I think the drones can handle without a problem. As long as there's storage still available. Alright, transfer everything over. See, take that back, this, organize it. They're already coming to pick these items up. Anything that we don't have identified as storage? No, I think we've got it. Oh, wait a minute, no we don't. We haven't done anything about the cocoa or the wheat. So they would not know what to do with that. So that goes in the back of the buggy. Alright. Now of course we could take it back with us, couldn't we? Let's just take these two control boards back with us. so we can see if by chance they're duplicates, because they probably will be. Turn out our flashlight. If I get my fingers in the right spot. Have to go around this chair. No duplicates. Well, I should have expected that, I guess. Okay. So now we gotta pick us up some more flares. And I might need some more explosive. Let's figure that we probably will. And let's pick up some more explosive. 2 more should do the trick. Now we go to loot site number 2. Oop, touch the mic again. Alright, so now we need to go back up in this way. This one's gonna be a long one, isn't it? Yep, I do believe this is gonna be a long one. This is a big spaceship. Alright, we've been there. We've been there. I don't think there's anything else for us to do back here, so let's drop a flare here and let's make it red. Ooh, it almost dropped to the floor. But I think this is where I said I better put down another blue one. Yeah, it'd make it more obvious. I think this is for all this area back here being finished already. Yeah, it is. And did we drop? Oh, this. Was this a dead end? But we got a red one there. Okay, yeah, we've got this well marked. And I probably should put one out here too, just to remove all doubt. There we go. So now we got the blue one saying go this way. And this little area here is finished. So we'll drop a red one right here. Oh darn, we've gone through all of our... Alright, so this one would get a blue one. Uh-oh, it doesn't want to let me change the color on it, does it? There it is. Okay, we're blue, and we haven't gone this way. Nope, we haven't gone this way yet. Yeah, I don't think I need another one. Okay, we went through there. We went upstairs and we finished that one, right? Yeah, we finished this one. So right up in here somewhere, we gotta avoid that grate, and we gotta try to avoid the stairs. Otherwise, that gonna waste one. There we go. And we're gonna make it red. See, I didn't see any toys or posters up in there, did I? Nope, I did not. Okay. So somewhere up here we need to do another blue one. Oh, they got some more terratokens. Nice. And we have another vault room open. They're not gonna let, no, they're not gonna let me take that one. Of course I wouldn't anyway, because it'd be a repeat for me. Alright, so, ooh, looks like we got quite a ways to go yet. Yeah, I better drop one right here. And it's blue. Oh, nice. Look at all these terra tokens. Holy Toledo. That was a 5,000 terra token? Alright, so now I need to... Oh, wait a minute. We need to finish this first. Oh, and we can't. What would we want to leave behind, if anything? Maybe this right now? Because we definitely want to take that. And I better not drop a red one. Because technically we do need to come back here. And we will want to go that way too. Ooh, I should have another blue one right here, shouldn't I? Nah, maybe not, maybe not. Because we could look in two different ways and tell that we need to go. Alright, now where's the blue one? So we need one over here somewhere. So it's a little more obvious. Okay. Alright, do we have anything that, yeah, right there. They're not going to know what to do with that. And everything else looks pretty generic. I think I've got storage for everything else. But I don't want to... Oh, they did. They took one of them, didn't they? Yep, they sure did. Take it back. Now organize it. And we don't have anything that does not have a storage spot already declared. I think we got it covered. So obviously we need another one of these here. And of course it would probably be a nuisance for you to have all these things with you. So you would have to probably run back to your base, grab some goodies. Everything and high priority. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. We want to put those in there. And we are out of flares, so we're kind of going to have to go back to our base. Man, we're going through a lot of flares. It seemed like before that they would actually offer you flares, but that's in a regular game. Seems like in creative mode they don't. Alright, that should be enough flares to finish up, I would hope. And get back to loot number 2. Alright, so now we get back in. I'm going to try to fly, whoops, as much as I can. So I get through here. Well, we'll run. Get through it a little faster. As long as I don't make a bad turn. Uh-oh. Did I make a bad turn? Yeah, I think I did. Alright, we finished that one. If I'm going to drop a flare in here, I better do it on the inside. And make sure it's red. Alright, and we finished this one too, yep. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that's... I don't think I can get one to stick there without it falling through. So I think I'll bypass that one. And this will finish up this one too. So the red flare would go... Well, we'll just change this one to red. No, we better not. Because we still need to go that way. Alright, that should work. Yeah, this is looking very familiar to me. See, we'll have to go downstairs last. Let's go ahead and get this one now. And then we need to run up here and check. Nope, they didn't put any crates up there like they like to do. Alright, any crates back here? Nope. Usually there is. There's a crate. They don't always put crates in the same place, even though the Starship 4 print will look very familiar to you. After you've done a few of these, you say, hey man, I've been here before. And that would be true, of course. It's just a different place, different ship. Alright, so I need to put a red one down here. We're done with that one. We're done with this one, so yeah, this one should be changed to red. And we probably should go ahead and change this one to red too. Because there doesn't seem to be any reason to go back in there anymore. And this one, yeah, same thing, red. Because there's no other path to take. Yep, this one would be changed to red also. Okay, now I don't think we've been this way yet. No, we have not. So I want to come up here and indicate that by saying blue right here. Alright, so let's go this way first since I like to go left. Alright, ooh, we got a vault, and okay, we'll put blue right in here then. Alright, let's see what we can find in here. Oh, it's another repeat. It's the same kind of room again, but this time they do have a crate back here. Money. Alright, so let's see, go this way. Now we want to go, oh, do this one first. If we have any crates back here, we're going to be out of room, aren't we? And they do. Well, we don't have any choice. We'll have to come back. And we also got a downstairs portion we haven't been in yet. Alright, so we better drop a blue one right here. Because we're gonna have to go in there too. But it's a one-way trip, so these couches kind of block the view of those blue ones, don't they? That's a nuisance, actually. Alright, let's see. We don't got nothing in there. Alright, so we'll start holding down the control key and doing stuff that I know they can take care of. And this is how you will normally fill your mutant needs. Plus a lot of rods. Okay. Now the circuit board we better put over here. Alright, oh boy, this is really dragging on, isn't it? This place has got so many ifs, ands, and buts. And, nope, not that way. Oh yeah, we need to finish up this room here. There we go. And we still have the downstairs to do. Oh, no crates this time back there. Alright, how about here? And no crates here either. There doesn't seem to be anything to do with the trees, no seeds or anything, no climbing. Alright, so we're done with downstairs. And we're done with the room itself. So somewhere right in here we want to drop a red one. Oh, what happened there? Alright, but we still got to go this way and check out this vault. Oh, more Terra tokens. Man, we've picked up a lot of Terra tokens. And they're not going to let me take that either. Yep. Of course, I wouldn't need to. I've got so many of them. So now we can change this one to red. And let's see, is there any more? Nope. So we change this one to red. Now we'll go in here and empty this one out. And this is a one-way deal. Yep, just so we're done with this branch. done there. And we're still done, so I'll just claim that one. Alright, we're done there. So we would be done with this whole branch. So if we don't find another branch, we're done. Yeah, we're done there, so we'll just take this one. And we'll just take this one. There's nothing to go that way. You know what? I think we're done. We don't seem to have anywhere else to go. Oops. I didn't pick this one up, did I? So we might as well drop us a red flare right here to indicate we've been through that and we've taken everything we can. Alright, we can put that in there. All of these, alright, go ahead and organize it. And then we put the rest of it in here, looks like. Organize it. The drones are already on their way to pick up some of it. So it's gonna be a while before they finish this one. But we've also got this one here. I might as well put all this back in my pocket, including the rover itself. Once we get the inventory cleared out. And we'll use the to get back to headquarters. And I'll leave that teleporter there and everything, because it might be a while before we get back out there. Now that one's already full. Oh, the drones have been busy keeping these full, haven't they? Yeah, they've been doing a good job of it too. Alright, so I guess what I should do is put this in miscellaneous for now. Yeah, we'll put everything in there. Well, we probably shouldn't leave the rover in there. We might forget we did it. Yeah, let's don't leave the rover in there. We'll have to remember to stop here first and grab all this mission assets. Oh, wait a minute. I need to grab this too and see if it's a repeat. Probably is. Something I've already got. Yeah, it's another repeat. So, go upstairs, use the shredder, and there we go. Go back downstairs, look at the mission, and unlock board. I'm not seeing anything new, I don't think. No. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything new that we haven't already done before. Except for maybe those fish eggs right there. Yep, so I think we're done. We're caught up for now. Now, the one thing I'm not sure about is if I got anything I need to upgrade. The mining chip is the one I'm thinking about. I probably should do that one too, the compass. Because well, no, we've already got a compass across the top there. Yeah. So what about mining? Which one is mining? This one. We've got up to T4 so far. And that is the last one in here, so we're probably doing pretty good then. This one's T3. And where is it? T3, yeah, so we're probably up to date. Very likely up to date. So I'll sit there and I'll rotate. And we'll call this good right now. See, we're up to 64%, heading for 65. Yeah, I think we've got things going in the right direction. I do need to put out some more frog eggs though. I have to try to remember that. And at some point I'm going to want to do some more. Yeah, put some more of these up here on that top shelf. And probably put some more over here. And I've got another spot for just about anything. If we happen to find some more toys that look like four-legged critters. Eventually I'll have to check this to make sure I've got all the fish possible and all the butterflies possible. And that would be pretty much it, I guess. Maybe we should put a mini refrigerator in here with some cold water, just to make it seem more homey. We haven't installed a kitchen yet either, but I would suspect that would be installed pretty close to the bedroom upstairs. Alright, we started at almost 3 and it's getting close to 5. We've been at this almost, what, 3 hours? Yeah, we're getting towards 3 hours. Alright, we better go ahead and give it a rest. So we'll hit the old escape key, we'll save it. And then we'll go to main menu and say be well until next time.